Hello, everybody, and welcome to the second part of today's stream, which is fixing this mess on Gleba. Part of this is... Okay, we need to just let everything become a mess. What's wrong? It's this. The mash was what was delaying everything. And we put the mash in here. And we don't have any for the jelly. Okay, so this is all going to turn into spoilage. And if anyone wasn't here for the last part, a big thing that I was trying to do was turn this into a system that could take spoilage and turn it into nutrients, and then take nutrients out of that and feed the things that are producing everything. I was not very successful. This is going to turn to spoilage. That is also. And that's okay. We're going to let all of this die. Can I turn spoilage into carbon in the next 13 seconds? Can I get some? Oh, it's taking carbon out and putting it on the line. I'm going to just take one and put it in. There you go. Cool. We have quite a bit of bioflux that had a lot of spoilage in it. That spoiled. Interesting. Okay. No. Stop. Stop. I'm gonna stop this whole process. Just let me pick up everything. Spoilage in. We also need spoilage out of literally everything. Because anything can become spoilage. What's happening? Okay, this... Can I take that? Thank you. There's only one... Yep. Oh, but there's 4 plants ready for harvest. Okay, I was like, that is a bad situation, but we're okay. Yamako, just put it in here. Get the mash. Pick that up. Okay, nothing else is in here. We get to restart this factory build because it did not work. It wasn't far off, but this needs spoilage out. And that spoilage out. And this has spoilage out. No, it doesn't have spoilage out. This needs spoilage out too. Wait, it doesn't. It doesn't though. I mean, it does. That's so obnoxious that nutrients can spoil inside this machine. I guess we can just have this be... It feels like maybe this one can just be anything. It does not need to use filters. Anything that's in here can come out. I think that's how we solve that. Okay, we have some carbon, which is good. Let's get some iron plates. Okay, what I actually need to do before I make like tons of bioflux is actually make... Let's look at these again. I need to make mash into bacteria and spoilage, and then bacteria into bioflux. Trash is copper and spoilage. Okay, so this is not bad. This was making bioflux. That really stopped up this line. If I can do this and align over, I think that makes everything... Can I do this here? And this needs iron plates. Can I get some more? Here we go. Okay. Excuse me, sorry, I needed to sneeze. I'm glad I muted myself before I sneezed. Now, I might be getting too stressed about things not spoiling, because we have 3 minutes to not spoil. So I might be able to spend some more time. What am I... It's still missing... It says I'm missing things. Oh, yeah. 2 inserters and 2 underground things. So we'll get that in a minute. We have to go get some iron. So let's get that in the water. Right here. There you go. We have a lot of iron bacteria and a lot of iron. And let's run over to our stone mine and see how that's doing. If you weren't here last time, we have a stone mine that I set up to put into little boxes. And it looks like we got 17 stone from each box, which is not a lot. And I don't have any fuel. How is this? What does this give me? any wood. It might just be a lot of spoilage. Yeah, it was a lot of spoilage. We're just going to 200 spoilage each, see what that turns into for stone. But we need stone. We need stone really badly because stone is our only way to do landfill here. I landed here on the planet without anything other than 40 construction bots. Okay, this was Bioflux. And probably should remain Bioflux. We should probably have one. So we have a lot of those. We have 3 more in our inventory. And we need one to be jelly to iron bacteria. And we need one to be iron bacteria and bioflux into iron. Like more iron bacteria. And then we need the same thing and then another one like that. Which means we're short on biochambers. Okay, which means we need to do pentapod egg into 2 pentapod eggs. Where's the water? It's here. Okay. Let's take this and put it down here. We'll get another pentapod egg. We'll run back up and get some nutrients. I will get nutrients from this. I'll dump some bioflux in here and some nutrients. And then I'll run down here and this will work. So let's do biopod. What are we? Okay. Yes, that makes sense. Can I find just an egg? Is that what's going on up here? It looks like there's more than one thing up here. There's a big egg, a strafer, and a small egg. This thing only has 800 health. Can I shoot it? Okay, everything is coming after me. We're gonna go 3 minutes ago because I think 3 minutes ago is not that we didn't really lose anything. Yep, we didn't. This is when I did spoilage and everything, and I ran back over. Okay, well, we're not gonna go to that. Let's go to the egg up above. Okay, there's a small egg right here. Nothing around it. We got 1 pentapod egg. Let's run back and see what we can do. Okay. This is fine. We'll put these back down. And we want this to be right there. Egg in. There you go. This is 1 pentapod egg into 2 pentapod eggs. And we take this and we put it back in, and let's make 3 pentapod eggs into 4 pentapod eggs. And at this point, that's 5. We'll take that. And let's put it back down. And we want to make more biochambers. We don't have enough stone to really make this happen. And we don't have enough copper. Is that the problem? No, it's the iron. It's iron. Okay. We have a lot of spoilage. Cool. We have iron again. We have pentapod eggs. This is gonna need 10. My wife just walked into the backyard and my cat is very upset that she would do that to her. Okay, we need 40 iron plates. I don't know if we actually have enough materials here to make this happen. We need to get rid of all these pentapod eggs. That's the only thing I care about. We need to get rid of all of them. And we probably want to do this all in the same one for productivity purposes. If I can. Let's put that in. There you go. And landfill. I don't have any more stone, so we have to go run and get more stone. I did not mean to do that. Well, that worked out. It's fine. I'll dump more spoilage in. I don't mind. And we have a lot of stone. The thing that we ran over there for is the 50 stone for each landfill. And we need landfill to make biopods. And we need to make biopods. We need to make 2 more. So let's do 2 more landfill. And the nutrients all have gone bad. So let's do this again. Let's try it. And this needs 5 green circuits. I'm making them right now. Okay, we're done with pentapod eggs then. Okay. Spoilage is not a big deal. Okay, how many biopods did we make? We made 7 more. That's good. That one can make bioflux. Oh man, this is tough. This is a tough factory to make. So, agriculturally, we will make more jelly nuts. And actually, we want to take 2 of these. And can we make... Yeah. We're going to expand this quite a bit. I'm making a lot of nutrients, but it doesn't look like I have to worry about it going bad. Because we are here and we aren't worried about anything on our planet, let's get inserter capacity. Let's get more. We might as well do some research while we're here. Like, we're taking so much time. Let's explore a little bit. Okay, there are the things that killed me at some point. Go on a little adventure. Let's tear this down. Okay, you can't see it because it's in the bottom left, but my battery is not doing great. Let's go ahead and just mine these because I'm here. There's a lot of copper bacteria. It's interesting because, like, I feel like it shouldn't be that hard to automate a whole bunch of stuff, but I'm having a hard time doing it. Spoilage. Can I do 100 in here? And 100 in here. 100 in here. And 100 in here. And see what that gives me? Yeah, and nutrients in here will give me a lot more nutrients. So 1 nutrient will kick off a whole bunch. That's fine. So, we have 10 more biochambers. What we really want to do is have one doing mash to copper bacteria. and making spoilage. That makes mash. Can I do this? I can. There you go. And I need, what, 2 inserters? Let's make them and finish off what I had tried to do. And that is an inserter taking the spoilage out. And it feels like we want to put the spoilage back onto the line. Okay, what does it take to make iron? Jelly. Jelly to iron and spoilage. I'm trying to figure out how this works. Okay, we made some soil. No, we made some soil. Wait. Did I put the wrong stuff down? No. We have 2. Is that it? 2 is the most that is possible? So this has to be further out. Unless I do this. No. I bet I could make this one a full square as well. Okay, so everything seems to be working. But we need to make copper and iron. We have so much copper. Can I just do this really quick? And what I burn to make copper plates? Who knows? I have a lot of copper plates. Iron plates are necessary. Okay, but we need to do this. Jelly to iron and spoilage. So, but we need bioflux too. Okay, hold up. All of this goes away. It's not a bad design. It just is not exactly what we need. So the jelly needs to go to a biolab. That is doing jelly to iron bacteria. Then we need to take iron bacteria and turn it into more iron bacteria. But we need bioflux. We have 22 minutes on this bioflux before it turns to spoilage. And that would be a disaster. Should we do an inserter? Is that the thing? We do a splitter and do half to bioflux and half to iron. I mean, let's try it. No, right here. There you go. This specifically wants to take jelly and put it onto the line, but that's not how we want to do it. We want to do it like this. This takes jelly. There you go. This makes jelly. And then we have this one. That needs jelly too. So we did this too early. God damn it. And this needs nutrients. So our nutrient line needs to come down here. I'm making things too small. Okay, what are we gonna do? What's the goal here? Well, can I do this? This is tough because I feel like this will output the jelly, and then we need to make something similar to this that grabs the jelly and it will specifically grab jelly nuts. And this will need nutrients, just like this. And it will do jelly nuts to jelly. And we'll need 4 inserters for this as well. Can I undo everything? I think it's time to undo everything. This outputs Yumato. Hi, Kyle. Hi, Kyle. Kyle? Yeah, Kyle. Hi, Kyle. How are you doing? I have to, think how to say your name now. Produce 1,000,000 green circuits. That's pretty good. Long time no see. was just earlier this afternoon. Okay. Are you ready to watch your team play? Did you see the news about Miami, by the way? Miami signed a new player. And they're probably going to be great, just like they have been. Yeah, DePaul. Okay, so this can output jelly. Messi and Jordi Alba getting suspended for not attending the All-Star game. Yes. But I also saw that there was like a question. I don't actually know if it was from a legit source, but there was question whether they were going to get suspended. And many people have been suspended for skipping that game. And if they had not been suspended, a lot of people would have been upset. But they were suspended because that's the rule. And that makes sense. If you skip that All-Star game, you can't play your next game. The idea is that you can't like skip the midweek game so that you're at full strength for the weekend game, because the team you're playing against can't skip the midweek game either. If they have people called up. But anyways, we had New England Revolution had Carlos Heel called up, and he did great in the All-Star game. And then I went to a game last night, and we were so bad. Carlos Heel and Shankalai were great. But the rest of our team, I feel like, really fell apart. And that felt bad. We don't actually need a filter on this. It's always going to be jelly nuts. And we need to put the seeds back in here somehow. This only grabs jelly nuts. And then we need the seeds that come out, and then we need nutrients to come in, and we need spoilage to come out. But before I worry about that too much, this has to come out, and then we need to I'm trying to automate copper and iron. And the thought that I'm having is that like we need nutrients to come down here. So maybe we do... No, we should just do an inserter. that grabs nutrients and sends it down. How did you feel about the news, by the way? Because I feel like it's reported very differently whether you are a Miami fan or not. That will always be... Don't use filters. That will always be nutrients, and then we will have spoilage come out. It's fair. Yeah, I mean, rules do apply to everyone. It's tough because, like, it's tough because Miami is, like, absolutely the best team in our league right now, and everyone knows it. It's like, it's not a surprise that Messi is the best player in the league. Right? He's the best player potentially of all time, but he's definitely the best player in Major League Soccer. It's not surprising to me that he is getting some preferential treatment because he also is getting partially paid by Adidas. Oh, I didn't really hear anything about why they skipped it, but yeah, Messi's played a lot of games. It mostly just sucks for the people in Austin, Texas, who bought the tickets wanting to watch Messi play, and then he didn't play. That's really the only thing I feel bad for. Otherwise, I don't care that much. Okay, I need to move fast because things are spoiling. I need... this to grab jelly, and this to grab mash. So I'm gonna just have jelly go this way and mash go this way, and then I will have mash go into here, and mash will go to copper. This way it will go jelly. Sorry, this needs to go jelly to iron. And then we're gonna have two things where it goes and we need nutrients. God, this sucks so much. I have to use filters for everything. This is going to specifically grab iron bacteria, and that's it. Just iron bacteria. Similarly, I guess I don't really care if this bioflex goes away, so I don't need to stress that much, but I need mash, and this one needs to feed spoilage back in to my spoilage loop. By the way, have you seen Messi live yet? Because you're a Miami fan, right? You have, yeah, it's pretty fun. This one will then be copper bacteria but we'll get copper bacteria from that bioflux. And bioflux will be on this loop. That's good. I'm glad that you have. This is spoilage. Okay. And then iron bacteria can go into a box. And let's have this only grab iron bacteria and iron. Because iron is one of the things that iron bacteria will turn into. And we want all of that to be unloaded. And then we want the same thing to happen here. God, I feel like I am doing such a bad job, but I've also seen Messi. I saw him last year, and he destroyed us. But the New England Revolution have not been good for a while, so that doesn't surprise anyone. This needs to have spoilage come out. Spoilage out, it'll go back onto the line. This also has to have spoilage come out. Ugh. I don't understand how you can make like a big factory with this on this planet. This has to be nutrients in. And this is nutrients in. And we have spoilage out already. That's great. We also need bioflux in. And so this needs the same. Except, no, actually it needs the same thing exactly. And then we will need something coming out that grabs, this is going to be copper bacteria. This grabs copper bacteria and copper. I did not mean to click whatever I just clicked. I think it was tilde. And there you go. Let's do this. Okay, let's figure this out. Okay, we have copper and iron potentially being made. This needs nutrients and will output here we go. We need bioflux in and that out. So we need, essentially, for this to go like this. There you go. We'll do that. Let's do the same thing. Except we don't want bioflux in. Just nutrients in. Spoilage out. Anything that is made here caught by bacteria moves over here. I think we're doing okay. Let's go ahead and get this kick-started. Let's start this off and see how it is. We have mash and we have jelly. Okay, we do not have nutrients coming in, and that is because we don't have any nutrients kicking things off. So let's go ahead and kick off nutrients. Can we do it? Wait. There you go. Spoilage should go through and turn into nutrients at some point. Unfortunately, we're not going to be able to wait for this. Here we go. That's a lot of spoilage. We don't have any nutrients, and the problem is that we're not making nutrients that can last long enough. Because by the time they make it all the way around, they are spoilage. And it's because our bioflux is frickin' bad. Can I do this? Where is jelly? Are we putting jelly in? Oh my god, we didn't hook up jelly. Oh my god. What have I done? There you go. It's going well, Eric Eisfang. I mean, going well? I don't actually know. It's going. I need nutrients to be getting fed into everything, and it feels like I have really failed. Here we go. Is that gonna work? Let's try. If we have nutrients going everywhere, then we should be fine. This needs jelly. And it has jelly. It does not have nutrients. But there we go. We have nutrients. Hold up. I'm trying my hardest to make this work. This needs nutrients and bioflux. My God, I didn't even realize that I didn't have enough iron for all of this. I need this. No, stop it. God damn it. I really need... This looks like the Gleba experience. Stop it. God. I'm having, I am actually having a good time. There you go. And then this should have nutrients. We should have some iron bacteria getting fed into this sometime. We have some iron ore coming in. I need to figure out how to get the seeds back into this. But I will eventually. Bioflux is happening. Nutrients are coming in. I really need fast inserters. I am actually liking it more than Fulgora. I feel like Fulgora was like a whole situation that I wasn't expecting and wasn't ready for. Can I take that? There you go. Copper bacteria. I need to output. I need bioflux to be more common than it is. Okay. We've reached the point where I've realized that nutrients turn into bioflux while they're on the line. And that's a problem. What am I supposed to do about that? I feel like everything that I'm trying to do doesn't actually work. Okay, there is a bioflux. We should have some bioflux. What's wrong? Why is this not grabbing copper? We had a copper. No, it output copper bacteria. Interesting. I need another inserter. Okay, where's copper? I mean iron. We are outputting iron bacteria, and we will get some iron. And jelly is the problem, and jelly is the problem because we have so many nutrients going bad on the line and becoming spoilage. Oh no. At least jelly nuts aren't the problem. Okay, let me grab some of this iron. I think we have an inserter that isn't working and now doesn't have power. And now this doesn't have nutrients because who gave the nutrients? No one. This doesn't get nutrients because... Okay, this needs to... This is a problem. I'm trying to put nutrients in here, but all the nutrients I put over here turn into... spoilage. How are you supposed to do this? I do have iron getting created, so that's not necessarily a problem. We have spoilage, though. We sort of are in a bad spot, to be honest. This that I thought was going to be nutrients coming down has turned into a long line of spoilage, and I don't know what to do. And honestly, I think I'll figure that out tomorrow. I'm ready to stop problem solving today. It's been fun. Welcome to Gleba. It is 100% a new problem. I'll figure it out, but it feels like simultaneously I need more space, but also everything turns bad and into spoilage. And what do you do if everything turns into spoilage? Which I guess is a similar question to what do you do if everything comes from scrap? But I don't know. I think there's an answer. I just don't have it yet. But I will get there. But thanks everybody for watching. I appreciate it. I've played like 5 hours of this game today. But I will see you next time.